What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video from NorCal RC Experience. I figured I'd do a quick update video on my upgrades that I did on this. Hopefully I can get out and run it today and do a bashing video and upload that as well. Some of their stiffening upgrades are pretty reasonable, so I started with that. Like these little strips of carbon fiber right here. They inlay into grooves on the brace. They're on both sides. There you can see it from the back. There it is. I also did the 7.5 chassis brace down there. You can see that. It's a pretty nice piece of aluminum. Their aluminum pieces are a little bit more expensive, but all these little carbon fiber pieces I got are pretty reasonable. I also did it on the back right here on both sides. One thing interesting, they did give me the wrong screws. They gave me countersunk screws and the holes are not countersunk, so I had to go to the hardware store and get some screws. No big deal. I did buy the carbon fiber that goes in this back chassis brace as well, because the only place I can find the version 2 aluminum chassis brace is on Euro RC, and it costs pretty much the same amount to ship it as it does for the part, so I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. But here you can see, and actually you notice, there you go, countersunk screws again, and they're not countersunk holes, so unless I'm doing something wrong, yeah, I'm gonna have to get more screws for this one. So that's that. I did end up actually, thank you to another YouTuber, he did let me know that I should have had this bumper originally out of the box, but apparently I was one of the lucky ones and didn't get one, so hopefully that will help out. I hopefully eventually mod one of the ones that he also said would work to make a little bit more protection. The next, I did the 3mm. They offer these, I think, in 1.5 and 3mm thicknesses. These inlay into these arms, and I figured I'd get these because, once again, they're pretty inexpensive, less than $10 for each, and these arms are quite flexible. I think that's due to all the cutouts to save weight, but a little piece of advice: if you do get these, take the arms all the way off, because they were not easy to fit into they're somewhat flush because they fit into grooves made for them. And they do have grooves top and bottom on these arms that are the same shape, but just based on what they labeled the right and left, I figured they had to go on top, the way they were labeled. So that's why I chose to put them on top and not on the bottom. Next upgrade I did was I took these. These are T-Bone Racing. They're from Arm Italian. The first time I took it out, and my shocks and my the little nut that holds the sway bar on was just getting hammered with rocks. So I took these from T-Bone Racing. One of the holes was in the right place, and one hole I had to drill to make them work, and then I had to notch these out severely to work on these upper braces right here. But I think those will really help out. I like to put those on all my cars, since the front all-wheel drive cars like to shoot up rocks. Yeah, other than that, those are all the upgrades I've done so far. I did buy the adjustable rod ends, like I said, once again, quite reasonable, so I did go ahead and purchase these. Front and back, so steering, the plastic steering links and the rear camber links, I got those in the adjustable, I guess they're steel turnbuckles, just to get ready in case those break, and parts availability is not completely easy to find these yet in the US. One interesting thing was, in the kit for the rear bumper, it did come with, the kit for the front bumper, it came with the rear bumper, which is this little piece right here. So my car did originally have that piece right there, but it did not have a front one. So I guess that just happened from the factory. But other than that, those are all the upgrades I'm going to do for a while on this thing. I want to take it out running. I would like to get that rear chassis brace, but like I said, it's not necessary, especially once I put those carbon fiber stiffeners on there. One interesting thing was it's hard to tell, but let's see if we can just pull it off here and do this. This front wheel is tight. Well, that's just turning. But then this wheel has picked up quite a little wobble, and it looks like the hub is moving. There you go. And that wheel nut is tight. So I'm going to have to break into that and check that out. Oh, the other thing I did was I did hook it up to my Futsba radio, the 4PV. So I do have a new RX in here. And yeah, that should perform a lot better than the stock radio. Other than that, hopefully I get it out today. A little teaser, I do have something pretty cool coming from Team Corally if you enjoy these cars. Yeah, stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.